You ain't gotta not cuss, yeah. So if you want to punch out square in the jaw,
yeah, it's all good.
It's all right. I appreciate it. Yeah, we really appreciate it.
Hit me, please.
Just thinking his ass. Hit me now. All right, yeah. You ready, HP?
Yeah, we ready. I'm
All
ready.
right, yes, sir.
All right, everybody, welcome to the 804 podcast. I'm Nick.
Jesse.
Alex.
Adrian. That's your boy Big Jew.
And today we have Big Jew.
There it is. Right, announcing it. Yes, sir. We are here. Well, Al, since this is your boy and everything, how long you been doing it?
Okay, so I want to say.
Hold on, did you go to YouTube?
Oh, wait. Hold up, y'all.
See, two eyes along with counting episodes. I mean, I know I did a lot here, but
I want to say that me and my good brothers have been doing this for a good, smooth 154 episodes.
There we go.
Yeah, it's like,
Nigga always got a variable in there.
Right.
Times 3.
Right. Damn, times 3.
For sure. Big G, what we usually do on the show is we have a quote of the day or quote of the week to get us started. And from nobody else but the guests. So this quote can be a song lyric, it can be a Bible verse, it ain't even gotta be that deep. It can just be anything that means something to you. So you got anything to start us off today?
This shit came straight from the game, actually. My boy No Bless, he texting the group chat. He was like, don't get caught up being the dreamer. Be the one that takes control of his own destiny.
Real quick, like we you know, on the show here, we don't like niggas just saying quotes and just leave it out here. You know, the cow runs at midnight.
Okay.
All right, that's
So just real quick, even though you kind of explained it, just real quick, what does that mean to you, or how do you apply that to your life, I guess?
To me, it's just, you know, doing what you got to do to be the best version of yourself. To be that leader you want to be, that boss you want to be. Not being afraid to really take risks and just, you know, stepping up and really be that nigga in your life.
Be that nigga in your life.
In case you was like contemplating whether or not, like,
when I say that nigga, I mean like every letter capital T, capital H, capital A, capital T. That nigga in your life. The number one.
something like Alex. I mean, that's what you use.
Well, you know,
when you wake up in the morning. Like first thing, like, I'm that nigga.
I am.
Not the customers are.
Look at
For sure, right? Must be nice, man.
Right.
I guess we need these questions popping off. Nick, did you want to get it going?
I'm gonna let y'all start.
Alright. I guess real quick for people that don't know out there, how did you get started making music?
Music kind of always been around. Growing up in church was definitely singing in the Tiny Angels, children's choir. I always used to write, like jot shit down in little composition books as a kid, just playing around with it. I was always a huge fan of music growing up anyway. My CD, like literal CDs, talking about the disc. CD collection is crazy. So it's just always been around. And in like 2016, 2017, just decided to finally like step in front of a mic and actually see what it sounded like. That guy over there that make the beats, No Bless.
Shut up.
He started making beats while we was in college. He was my next door neighbor, freshman year. So he started making beats, and every beat he started to make, I was like, I wrote something to it, and that's just literally how I just started getting better. And here he is now.
All right, a little bit different of a question. How did you get started in making
music. No, I'm playing. I'm playing. Yeah, and then just say the whole thing on.
Wait on it too. Like it's like nigga.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely waited on that.
Right.
Go ahead, put something on.
Yeah. Nah.
Hey,
No, I was gonna
this nigga.
what? Honestly, yeah. Right, yeah. No, go ahead, tell me. Yeah, but what inspires you? I would say in your business life and in your personal life as well.
One is just a desire to be successful,
Yeah.
financially stable. Always wanting to be, just having that vision of being like the main breadwinner in my family, being able to make sure everybody good. Because me coming up, like my family was real close knit, tight, so like everybody always looked out for everybody. So that's I want to return favor. You feel me?
Yeah.
More recently, I lost my mom in September. Appreciate that, and that just the fuel was already lit, but it kind of like just added some lighter fluid to it, like really not being afraid of anything anymore. But that was kind of like one of the niggas' biggest fears. You feel me?
Yeah.
Just actually like witnessing a parent die, be there in the last breaths for real. But that shit, that is eye opening. So it's really like because you never know. The shit was so sudden, like, and that just put it into perspective. Like you never know when your time up. So it's like, why not really go hard for what you're trying to do in life?
I feel it.
So
That's real.
yeah, that's really been everything that motivated me. Family and the Dukes. Man.
Yeah.
What makes you special? Like, what makes you one of one on this in the rap scene?
One, I feel like I'm different. I'm not really on the scene. You know what I'm saying? I'm a real cool, laid back individual. You know what I'm saying? I'm a different sound. Like I don't rap about the same shit majority of the artists in Richmond and Virginia rap about. So like, I just feel like when people hear me, like I just have a authentic sound to me. It's gonna catch you because it's not like what you regularly hear.
Talk to me about To the Moon, his latest project.
To the Moon. That was I said it at my project release party when we did it. I was just like, To the Moon is not just a title that I just came up with. Like that shit was really metaphorical because
Don't worry about it. It's just the ghost.
It's good, my guy.
I would have been out of here.
My nigga. But really just want to go to the highest point with this, like just elevating, continuing to get better, to really like own and hone your craft. Like that's really what it was all about. And I feel like the songs on there really captured the vibe. Like every song was motivational. Every song was something about coming from struggling or not in the best position to becoming something great, being the best you.
Okay. When you kind of talked about like being like the breadwinner in your family and everything, wanting that, looking out for your family and everything. I was gonna say, how do you handle that pressure?
I mean, I'm not gonna say it's easy.
Right.
It's not easy. But again, just having such a close-knit family and seeing, I grew up single parent home, so like, my mom was a real go-getter hustler. So like, she taught me. There was one point my mom worked 3 jobs at one time.
Yeah.
So like, seeing all of that, it just prepared me into like knowing what I would possibly have to do and that it can be done. You know what I'm saying? So that having good, strong, positive, male figures in my life through my uncles, I feel like it's just over time throughout my life, just got prepared for it. So
I feel it.
it's gonna be tough, but I'm not scared of that challenge either.
Is there anything that you've gotten better with musically? Since, like you said, if you and your partner like going to college, making beats and like writing the beats, is there anything that you've gotten better with from then until now? You look back and be like, damn, I done got way better at doing shit.
I really can't pinpoint one specific thing, bro. It's just when you starting off, it's like it's always just little things like and that could make a difference in your songs. Like just learning how to like control your breaths and learning what your peak and you know what your best and worst is when it comes to singing. Like where your pitch is at. Not you trying to sound like fucking August Alsina on the track. When you really sound like
it sounds like summer rain.
Yeah, exactly. Just learning my lane, you know, knowing what flows I'm good at, you know, being able to take a challenge and do other flows, not be afraid of taking risks in the music. You know, it's just a bunch of things all together. Like just going back and listening to older songs, I'd be like, God, like, wow, what the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? You see the vision though, because the vision somewhat is in the process of coming true. So it's just like it's always good to go back and look at
Yeah, you was that nigga though. You
That's
was
the thing.
It's the hot shit up like that.
At that time it was like, and it's like just the elevation, like we've talked about. Like it keeps getting better and better and better and better.
That's
I got one. Big Jew. I haven't asked this question in a slight minute. This actually has been a minute. What is your definition of a freestyle?
Definition of a freestyle. Anything that was the first thought that you had. Like, yeah, some people can go right into the studio on the beat and just go yada 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 from start to finish. But like, I feel like even then, most of those freestyles that people hear, they were freestyles, but at some point they fucked up. Like, no, I don't think no rapper just raps and not fuck up on the mic. It's something you still go in. You might play it back, hear what you was trying to say, and then be like, all right, scratch that, and then they bring you back in and then say it clearer or say the right thing. Like, I still feel like it's all somewhat edited, but it's just but it's all. I feel like a true freestyle is just what the true first thought was.
What's one of the best freestyles you ever heard? Kendrick's backseat freestyle, of course, is iconic. But I don't know if it's really freestyles. Well, I ain't freestyles because he said he stopped writing in 06. So like that Lil Wayne, he can go either.
Won't he punching in though? Or like,
But that's what I was saying.
Yeah,
Most freestyles in the studio too are kind of punching. You rap, and then you might stumble over a line and be like, shit, I fucked up. Shit, cut it, bring me back in.
It's just the shit that Wayne was thinking about though. So thinking of that, it's like, this nigga had to.
That's what I'm saying. Because what was the name of the joint that he just tore the pages out of the like he used to have a pen and pad, but like he did a complete mixtape where he just had the DJ with real records being that on live cutting, and he was just rapping everything.
Oh yeah,
What was I can't remember what he said the name of that part, but anything after that, like my favorite Lil Wayne mixtape anyway is the first Sorry for the Wait. So like that hit the intro rolling hard as a bitch, like Marvin's Room hard as a bitch. Like that whole Sorry for the Wait tape was just crazy. So, and if he said he hasn't written anything since 06, like anything from any of that shit, from that time
to probably Marvin's room. This nigga, hey, I forgot how crazy Wade was.
Bruh,
Right? He was hop on anything.
You hop on anybody's shit, smoke that shit,
This
bro.
nigga hopped on Marvin's
Like,
room.
yes,
God damn.
Bruh, Dana text me a picture of her in the mirror,
Bruh.
no clothes on.
Next thing you know, you probably got a Whitney Houston freestyle in the tuck or something like that.
Facts.
Right, yeah.
No cap.
Yeah.
No cap.
He probably did that as a freestyle.
Yeah, throwing that Luther Vandross.
Right.
Let me go ahead, right here. Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Freestyle on rolling in the deep beat on this own Sorry for the Wait.
I'm not gonna revisit it.
Right, yeah, you didn't put niggas on right here.
That is crazy.
Wayne just, that's my favorite rapper of all time, by the way. Like,
That's,
just
yeah,
crazy.
definitely not a bad one.
He's crazy.
How important do you feel the relationship is between the artist and the engineer, or
It's one of the most important ones you should have, because that's really who you're gonna spend the most time with. If you really dedicated to the art, most of your time is going to be creating in the studio, and you're not doing that without an engineer. And ain't nobody working with an engineer that they're not familiar with, because that engineer knows how you're supposed to sound. 9 times out of 10, you get that nigga idea of how you want to sound, he can make that shit happen. Like, so that relationship is pretty important, because that's really how you'll finish. That's how your finished product gonna come out in the best shape. Cause he not gonna be, if y'all relationship is like really strong, he not gonna be afraid to tell you like, nah, scratch that, come with more energy, or nah, go. He might give you a cadence to go with. Like he might hear you say some shit and be like, oh, don't say that, say this. Like you really not being afraid to be honest with you, because a lot of times you just work with random engineers. They'll record you. Yeah, that's
Fire.
Oh, you? Yeah.
like
It's you? Yeah.
nah. So that's an important relationship for sure.
That shit was crazy.
Were you listening? Yeah.
I put it on you.
Yeah. Nigga, I've been standing here.
We out of here. You turning the money, right? Yeah.
You outside of the booth, he still that shit off. Yeah, nigga, yeah, I'm right beside you.
Right, yeah, bro. Nick, you want to hit him off with a question? I guess.
What's the most outrageous price you've seen another engineer charge?
Shit. Bruh, it's so crazy, because you'll get, people will hit you up and be like, yo, I fuck with your sound, bro. Like, I can send you some beats over. You be like, all right, bet. Nigga send you a beat pack. He be like, yeah, it's like $200 for each drum. Like, you think, but like, I mean, of course now, it's a lot of work that go into making beats. It is. It's a lot of work, making somebody sound like how they want to sound, especially when you got equipment and shit like that. But like, I feel like at the same time, if you came to me and said you fuck with my sound and you want to collab with me, I feel like it should be some type of understanding, especially if you see I'm still up and coming.
But bro, I'm running a business here, bro.
That's true.
I need your brand. Yeah.
Your business won't grow until you get those loyal customers. And a lot of time, upstarting companies and businesses, to get those loyal customers, every now and then when that customer comes in, you're like, don't worry about it. I got the change. Or don't worry about that. Don't on me this time. Like, you got to build that rapport. You got to build that relationship. You know what I'm saying? So I get it, but it's definitely some outrageous prices out here, though, and especially for some people who work ain't even that good. So
I heard spend money in no placements.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like, you're not at the highest point yet either, but you try to crazy. So,
you gotta
1 million. That shit gonna
I
be.
feel like if we all gonna grow, bro, we all gotta be real and reasonable with ourselves.
1 mil, that shit gonna be fire. Yeah. Excuse me? Yeah.
I'm sorry. But to do that right at the same, that's the
I fuck with you 1 mil.
I didn't even say that. That's just your
Definitely gonna charge you $1 million.
the same message bubble.
Right.
That shit gonna be fire. So if I sent you $500,000, it's not gonna work.
Nah, you gotta send another one.
Definitely hit you with the $1 million, and I'll take the 20,000 deposit right now.
Right, facts, Here's my tag.
What?
Right, yeah, that nigga need to go in the
Like, I'm
politics.
gonna just pull that out the cash app, 20
Yeah.
That is funny, bro.
Yeah, you just steal.
You got it? Yeah, I got it. Yeah. That shit gonna be fire.
cash app gonna freeze your shit.
Right.
20,000.
Yeah.
Whoa, scam.
For a beat? Yeah. Oh, hell no.
I got one more. What's one of the positive and negatives of the Richmond music scene?
Positives, it's a melting pot. Yeah, it's a lot of great musicians in every genre. Negative one, you have not enough outlets, I would say. Like not enough people that are connected that's actually trying to help and not just trying to, my bad, I ain't telling you about that, actually trying to help and not trying to just do it for the clout or just help those with clout already.
That's tough, yeah.
You know, not enough in outlets as well. Not enough good venues, I would say. I feel like Richmond is starting to really become a known city with celebrities and people are starting to come back here again. I feel like there should be one great spot where up and coming and out of town artists should come and be able to be like, this is where I'm going to perform. But it need to be not no ran down shit that's already here. Like somebody actually like the people on the music scene, the higher ups on the music scene here. So I put together some shit, actually like renovate a building, make that shit look nice.
And there are plenty of them to do it too.
Exactly, like make that shit look nice. Like Richmond should have its own Apollo. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like in one of those cities. I feel like in every major city, Atlanta, Texas, Dallas, wherever, Memphis, like it's an up to date spot, a hip spot that people want to go to. Not no shit in the little old hole in the wall where niggas like, I ain't even going over there. That area crazy.
What about the National?
The National, that's some outdated shit. It's some outdated shit. Like if you upgrade that jump and start actually booking like showcases and shit like that.
They can.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like instead of tearing the Coliseum down, like renovate that shit and start having events there. Like yeah. And then two,
That's a money grab too, one could say. But yeah.
definitely a money grab. Like, cause who wouldn't want to be a part of something like that? Especially if you're from the city, from the area. Like that's something big. And then two, I feel like it's not enough unity when it comes to the artists. It's not enough collabs. I feel like there's so many good artists. Everybody be trying to act uppity, man. You know? Everybody acting uppity. Nobody being real. Like, we got to live through the evolution of Atlanta. Like, it was a time, okay, when we was coming up, Atlanta was hard because they had Ludacris and T.I. and shit like that. Gucci Mane, Yeezy. But, like, for a little while, it was like a little gap where Atlanta won't come hard. Then you just started getting people like the fucking Young Thugs, the Futures, the Migos, even the undergrounds like Pee Wee Longway, you know what I'm saying? Just all of these people that are up now, like they're the pillars of the rap game, and they all came up and brought the city of Atlanta up to be the mecca of hip hop music now. Well, music period is the mecca. Like it left New York, it left LA, it's Atlanta now. You want to go to music, it's Atlanta. They did that from collabing with each other. Almost everybody from that 2012-ish to like 2014 era, almost everybody had a tape together in Atlanta, bro. Almost everybody. Everybody had mixtapes with each other. Or if not full mixtapes, they had hella features with each other. They all helped elevate and bring each other up. And I feel like Richmond can do that. because just like earlier I was saying, it's so many great artists in every genre. You could have crazy collabs and it will come out great. And collabing helps build each other's fan base because your fans hear their shit, they start listening, and their fans hear your shit, and they start listening. So I feel like there's not enough unity as well. So that was my negative number 1 and number 2.
We gotta start with Big Jew.
I put it on my social media all the time, bro. I want to work with people, bro. Like, and I don't charge for features. Like, people be saying all the time, "Well, you got a big enough catalog, you can charge now." But I'm like, bro, ain't none of us are known nationally. We barely known. Exactly. We barely known in the state of Virginia, bro. So like, what do I look like coming to somebody?
1 million. Yeah.
I'm charging you. I'm gonna charge you for a feature when I'm truly trying to grow. You know what I'm saying? I'm truly trying to create because you never know what the fuck can pop off, bro. So I say it all the time. Anybody that's watching, bro, after you see this episode, like Big Jew is always down to collab. Hit my DMs. You can't hit me. Hit no bless. Like, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna be recording my shit with him. So like, bro, just hit us up, bro. We always ready to down. He stay making beats. This nigga make 10 beats a day. He mix and master, engineer, all of that, bro. Like, we ready to work. We trying to build. Like, we really serious about this shit, man. We want to be a part of trying to, kick this shit off and make the music scene something really great here, bro.
What's the most outrageous price you've seen someone charge for a feature?
Nick, stop. Stop.
3 million. Yeah. And that shit gonna be, I guarantee you. Yeah, that shit gonna be fire.
30-second verse.
Right.
For a bird
First half.
Stop.
Just 3
And it's so crazy because people will reach out to you and be like, "I'll fuck with you, but I'm gonna charge you to be on my song." How can you say that? I'm not gonna approach you and be like, "I'll fuck with you. I want you on my song, but you gotta pay this much to get on it." That's just like saying, "Hey, bro, you want some chips, bro? I'm gonna charge you $1 a chip, bro." Hey, come
I
on.
know you want some shit.
My good brother. Yeah.
I'm gonna look out.
Okay.
$1.
It's a deal.
Low price.
Right, yeah.
You right. Right, yeah. Boy, do I got a deal for that.
Right.
Right.
Got the bag ready to pour it. But $2 a chip.
Right.
Okay.
No, or hit you with the 5 easy payments of. Yeah. 75 cents a check.
4 interest-free payments.
Right.
Yeah, nigga, I'm still paying on the chip back in 2022.
Right,
My bills are tied up. Right, yeah. Wait, envelope for it. Right, yeah. I'm still paying that goddamn chip.
Yeah.
That nigga got me for that damn Cheeto. Right,
Yeah,
2022.
That shit's so crazy.
Alright, what we usually get these topics, I guess. What we usually do is start off with sports, but fuck sports. But
11 and 1, big.
yeah, nigga, whatever.
Your boys won.
11 and 1,
You
big.
got an NFL
Really?
team make this.
You know it.
That's the reason you in the back, not on camera, man.
Thank you. Yeah.
It's all about them Cowboys, man. It's all about the Cowboys.
All right, and it's been the 804
Right,
podcast.
that's it. I think that's a wrap. Yeah, I think that's a wrap.
This shit's still rolling.
I heard you say
that, boy. Odell Beckham chilling with Trayvon Diggs and Michael Parsons. We about to get Odell, and we just might do some crazy shit this year. Philly, what we got y'all this week coming up?
Huh?
When we play
2
y'all
weeks.
2 weeks?
Yeah.
And y'all coming to Philly, and y'all coming to Dallas.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
We owe y'all, because y'all beat us because we had Cooper rushing in.
Yeah, that was y'all best bet. Y'all was saying
Yeah,
y'all
cause
ain't that at the time.
who was saying that?
Everybody who was a Dallas Cowboys fan was like, "Who need that?"
Nah.
Bro,
Them
undefeated
drunk
right
Cowboys
now.
fans were saying that shit. Niggas that drink a little bit too much Budweiser and whiskey.
Budweiser, yeah. Boston Lager, yeah.
Niggas know we needed under center, boy. Number 4. Cooper Rush got in that Philly game and was like, I used to pray for times like this where I throw a pick, nigga.
Yeah, not getting Odell for the simple fact that man's still injured, and they said he wouldn't be back till mid-January. And we know y'all don't play well in January anyway, so that's not the case.
Slaying.
And 2, have you even seen any of y'all rings?
No.
On TV.
Okay, thank you.
But
I've
that's
seen
that's
him on
what makes
TV.
me a faithful fan.
I say
That's
that.
what makes me a faithful fan. Because I was stuck with my boys. I was stuck with my boys. I want all the Philly fans watching this. Y'all gonna be sweet. Yeah, we definitely gonna whip that ass when we play out 2 weeks. But after that, y'all gonna cruise the rest of the season. Y'all gonna lose when it matters, bro. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, y'all gonna lose when it matters, bro.
Like what y'all do every year, right? It's like what y'all do every year, right?
Did you say the what?
Hey, hold on now.
Steelers fans, I'm sorry I tried to give y'all hope.
Oh, no. We're winning the Super Bowl this year. We're winning. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, trust me. I'm sticking with my boy.
You want to talk about crazy fans?
Yeah, it's still
That
one
is
of
a
the
mess.
best. He's looking at Gorilla Glue. He's looking He said the Steelers go in the bowl.
So what's your prediction in HB? What you got there? Just all the way?
What, the Super Bowl?
Yep, I guess.
Us and like
Philly in the big dance?
Texas maybe.
It's not
What?
happening.
Nigga, what?
Philly
The
versus
Texans?
who?
I mean, not the Texans, my fault.
Titans.
The Bills.
Oh, okay.
Philly versus
I
the Bills?
I can see that.
Philly in
So,
the
man,
big
I'm-
dance again?
I'm done talking
No,
shit.
it's not.
We already know
You
who's
seen
gonna
that
win.
man,
We
Jalen?
already know who's gonna win.
You know that man got the heart of a champion built in him.
No, they don't, bro.
First,
He ain't got a dog in him.
No.
I don't see that bird.
the first true rookie that started for Bama ever.
That was Bama.
And what he do? He won there.
They benched him.
He went to what you call it?
Put that boy on the bench.
He didn't put him on the
Come
bench. He
here.
didn't put him
Come
on the
here.
bench. He got hurt.
They did sit him for Tua.
They did. He got hurt, and Tua ended up playing kind of like Cooper Rush was doing that for a minute.
So
You
he
know what I'm
better.
saying?
So he
Then he
better.
got in the game.
So he better
with y'all, threw that bitch away,
He better
and they was like,
right now.
Cooper, get
Which
your
one
ass
going
out
now?
back you're in.
I'm asking on J.R.
James would carry the fuck out you in Alabama.
Definitely
I didn't
did.
appreciate it.
Definitely did.
Yeah.
But I mean,
brother man.
he can't help it.
Other man.
In that
I still
time
don't like
period,
to see
what
the
college
Philly
player, what high school player don't want to play for Bama? Bama always be sweet
I know,
because
they
they
got
always
enough
get the top recruits, bro. That's
Not
really
gonna
what
lie,
it is
right now,
about college football, bro.
Right
Look,
now,
you can play for us.
You can ask me right now.
on the
So,
Jordan.
you can play for us.
These niggas get like all the 5-star and like 80% of the 4-star recruits coming out of high school. So
Yeah.
even if they starters get hurt, the niggas that's on the bench be like, nigga, I'm him too.
Mississippi anyway.
That's what happened.
Half them niggas is from there anyway.
Most of the best high school players are down south.
I'm not
Florida.
gonna lie
I'm
to
slavery
y'all.
has to down there.
I like
I'm going to
Mississippi
Jordan.
still ain't got water, by the way.
How fast that boy run over there? Oh, okay.
They boy right
Boy, you see 55?
Damn, boy.
Them niggas
Hey,
come
hey, Johnny, can you move the condom? Can you move it to the side?
there. That boy runs 300
You,
days.
hey, yo, that nigga, if you a fast nigga, they come to your grandma's house.
Yeah, like,
Hey, I ain't gonna lie though. I ain't gonna lie. I don't regret a lot of things, but man, being a recruit boy, a high-profile recruit, that gotta be something, boy.
Facts.
That gotta be something. Like Nick Saban in the lunchroom like this. What's that? Yeah, you good today? Like, hey, you good? Yeah. Boy, I gotta go to class. Oh, fuck class. We got that. Yeah. I'll go to class.
Matter of fact, that nigga get the tower boy on the team be like,
It's Alex the classmate. Alex. Oh, yes.
Your mom?
That's Alex. Right
Let's go. Let's grab your mom.
But
You got some groceries in the fridge? Come on.
Game, then what?
oh, well, yeah, I don't.
definitely.
I'm text number to leave him there. What's going on, coach? Damn, fell off. Well, speaking of college, prime time, Coach Deion Sanders For y'all that don't know, he was the head coach of Jackson State, HBCU. He was bringing HBCUs back. Team was undefeated this year, if I'm not mistaken, won the championship or in the championship. He was bringing it back. He had the high school recruits. They wanted to go to HBCUs, not Bama. He had it going. He was doing good. And he just accepted an offer to Colorado University this past week.
If nobody knows anything about Colorado, Buffaloes or whatever,
Yep.
they were 1-11.
And he gonna turn them boys up.
Yeah.
You know why? Because those half of the recruits that he recruited at Jackson State, they're gonna transfer.
Yeah, they plan on transferring.
Now,
By the press conference, he pointed at his son. He said, "Shador, come here." He said, "This your quarterback." That's what he said at the press conference. So he already coming through taking shit over. He's not a sellout though, bro.
Now, give us the
How
average.
He's
long-
not a sellout. Bro.
How long was he at Jackson State?
3 years. He turned
He was
the
at
whole
Jackson
entire
State
organization.
3 years.
They won 2
He
championships.
gave Jackson State 3 years.
I mean, what's your take on it? Because honestly, when I came here, I was gonna go that route a little bit, but like now that
I
we're
mean, think
here,
about it. Was Jackson State on TV before?
facts.
Hell no.
Now,
Honestly, I didn't even know he was there for 3 years. I thought he honestly was there like 2 or 1 year, to be honest,
3 years.
just because of this high-profile year.
My only
So
problem with
enough.
it though,
Go ahead.
I feel like this should have came out after Jackson State season.
Facts.
Other than that, I
Yeah,
have
but
no
you know why
championship
you know
game
why
is
that
something,
happened
so
though,
he
bro?
didn't afford a championship.
Because they want the
Wow.
black man to look like an enemy. Because it was such a problem that he was stealing all the top recruits from the white coaches in the PWI colleges, and he was looking good. So now they're like, oh, he leaving the little nigger boys now? Yeah, let's release the message and try to fuck their season up and make him look like a bad person. Because none of the headlines have truly been positive. A lot of them been on some shit like, oh, well, he's leaving Jackson State. Wonder how good they'll be when he's gone. Like, you know, it's on some fucked up shit. Not when he tried to grow and do what his main message was in the first place, which was now the attention is on black colleges. And now these other colleges should start looking into hiring black coaches. You know what I'm saying? Those PWIs need to start, looking for more opportunities like that, bro.
everyone not Dion. That's the only thing about it.
Hmm?
And players coaching too.
Facts, exactly. Former players coaching. Yeah.
What if
Black
we look
players.
at this like this was something symbolic, right?
Talk to me.
So there is this belief that, we as black men being in our communities, we are always getting that bag and then leaving said communities.
Right.
That starts with the poverty. These kids, they come from poverty. D1 school offered them a scholarship. They go to school. They move on. They don't bring no money back to the community.
Right.
So I don't have an issue with you giving a school 3 years, developing a program, and then being like, you know what, it's a good move for me and my family to take my talent to my ability elsewhere. I have no problem with that. But when it comes to the symbolic, or the just for what it was, we didn't see any coaches actively go to HBCU schools and bring this type of attention before.
Right, exactly.
So with that being what it was, and that stigma of HBCUs not having or the ability to bring these dominant, strong D1 caliber athletes to these schools, they're always quick to go to these AA schools. At a point, it's like to me, it says the same thing. It's like at a level, it's the same thing, and I feel it, but it gives me neutral feelings about it. Like I don't feel like it's a good or bad thing if we look at it as a general. I don't like to see a brother get torn down, but this is no different than when LeBron left Cleveland.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying?
That was actually very well put, Adrian. Like you acknowledge what it is. Like it is what it is. Actually, I actually agree. Like totally.
But
Because one could say, like at
if
the
you
end
look
of
at
the
the
day,
contract they offered him,
it's probably what?
Mind you, he
Nope.
didn't get all the money.
he did.
They couldn't guarantee him the money,
Oh, I
and
didn't know
I
that.
honestly felt like it was contingent upon him being able to bring some of them caliber recruits. Because you think about it, what the fuck was Colorado recruiting before you brought in Deion Sanders? Anybody
Exactly.
want to go to fucking Colorado? They don't want to love it.
And he about to
You
prove
can't
it.
go to college school.
Right. Titty Ryan right
yeah, it's like
Chad
Scratch man.
Where these 6 foot niggas from? We had 5'11" white boys out here in Colorado.
We had Big Chad Gresham from
Chad
Wichita
Gresham.
State, Kansas.
And that nigga can't play all. Right, yeah. So. But yeah, I think already Travis Hunter is already over there.
So, I mean,
He ready to go to Colorado and turn Colorado up.
Let me tell you why he'll sell out. Because nobody ever questioned whether or not Colorado could be turned up. The problem is that HBCUs can't be turned up.
He did it though.
Then I got a question.
He went there and proved his
He's
point.
one person. But y'all saying like, all right, now follow that blueprint as if anybody can
It's gonna
step
happen.
in and
Watch.
that could be the issue.
It's gonna happen, bro. It's gonna be more formal
just
black
saying.
black players.
So
that's
should
gonna
he
go to
stay?
Black
You
black
already,
I
you
feel
already
like
got Eddie
If there was an
Georgia, like
issue
Tennessee
at this
State.
particular school, why not transfer and go to another HBCU that could fill your salary?
If the thing is,
If the whole
getting the
objective
money
was to bring
and
attention to
keeping it with
HBCU.
us
Who knows if that was unfortunate.
I don't think it was that
as
though.
a movement, if you were the spearhead of that, that's like Superman being like, look, like I'm fitting to start the Justice League, and then you switch over and be like, you know what?
This is the type of
I gave y'all the blueprint though. Keep the Justice League.
I'm
Keep
gonna
the
go back
Justice
and say
League.
Metropolis. My fault.
But yeah,
but he
he's the
do that
major
though.
niggas.
Superman does that.
The
Superman does
Avengers
that
is
though.
lit.
He
But
does
Lois
leave
Lane
the
is
Justice Lois Lane ass get caught up with a fucking bank robber. His ass is leaving whatever the fuck is going on World Galactus.
I'm going
He
to
gonna fly across the
And then it's different if he would have went by himself. He brought the niggas with him.
Exactly.
He brought
The brother.
Colorado couldn't bring these brothers in.
Right. Exactly.
And you
Yeah.
expect Jackson State to bring
They
niggas
are,
in
I'm telling
now?
So
you.
now we gotta get another nigga to replace you and try to influence. And that's what he's saying. We losing that when you step
And
away. And then a
right.
smaller level, it's the same thing. When it's like, all right,
I
you
think
got a nigga that'll go and break all the records if he went to a D3 school. HBCU, I swear to God, if that boy Henry for Tennessee, if he would have went to a HBCU, he'd be the best running back on paper all time.
Jim Harbaugh himself couldn't bring enough recruits to HBCU. I'm telling you. It's just Dion.
It's tough. It's because
I
come
think,
on now.
I think he set a trend. I
You
think
see
it's
all
going to
that
be more
swag
black
they
coaches.
got. They got the
Black
locker
coaches.
rooms.
Black coaches that can't get an opportunity in the NFL, they're going to go to the lower level black colleges. And they're going to turn all them organizations around.
Are we
Watch.
ignoring that Dion not only took the #1 cornerback from last year,
Mhm.
but got the #1 wide receiver for the upcoming year?
He going to come.
And you
He going
expect-
to make a
He
transfer.
already decommitted them. That's the thing about
Think about that. He got the best player. They already just committed.
Think about it.
Who else?
He going to get them
Are you gonna go
transfer
to Jackson State or are you gonna go to Colorado now?
Colorado. That's the
And
genius
that's
answer.
the problem. And that's all we saying. It's
I feel
like
that. I see it. But
it. I
I
mean,
mean,
nothing.
We're
No.
not knocking it.
Wow.
Not knocking it.
That's the only reason.
But that's why people gonna paint that on him. Because it's just like this.
but you can't dump the fact that it's prime time, and he always been about winning regardless.
Absolutely.
He was undefeated.
He went undefeated in that division. He's going up a level.
So
He's
I'm
going
saying-
up to a higher level of competition,
You telling me he
and he
couldn't?
wants to be the best at that too.
So you
It's
telling me
prime time,
he
bro.
couldn't stay bring them boys up?
He did it for 3 years.
And they was almost ready to play Bama probably one more, 2 more years.
And you think what that program would be if they were to upset Bama? You can move them up to a conference.
New all the
They
time.
just got national TV this year.
Wait.
Well,
Let's go further because now
Jackson
you
State.
got Michigan.
Yeah,
You got
Jackson State
people who
was
actually
on
go
TV
to
this year.
Jackson
That
State
just was this
for
year though,
school.
right?
Y'all
That
got
first
valid
year.
points.
Yeah, this is
Y'all
that first
Just
year.
got on TV.
got valid points. I'm still neutral though.
Now-
I ain't gonna hate on Deion.
Think about it. They
Because
just
we all
got on
trying
TV.
to-
You think
we
they
all
gonna
trying to
niggas
move
watching
up.
their games anymore? They was the only HBCU being televised. You think they niggas gonna watch their
But
games?
they'll still get televised.
I think here's my only
I don't think so.
They still
my
get
only
televised, bro.
fear about it though. Like, what if this nigga Dion goes like 3-9?
He
You know how many people are gonna be like,
I
"See,
told you.
we told you, we told
He
you,
not though.
good."
He gonna succeed.
I doubt it. I doubt it.
If he-
I think niggas are really praying on his downfall.
They are. A lot of people really is praying on the downfall. They gonna succeed though.
I doubt it'd be bad. I doubt it'd be like 3-9. Like it's Dion.
I just think it should have came out
Yeah,
after
they
Jackson
gonna-
State's
they
goal.
They played 2 sports
That's my only
and was
thing
winning
about
in both. Think about that.
You gotta understand who league you in, brother.
Yeah.
It's gonna be rough, but it's still gonna be a winning season. They not going. It's gonna be a winning season. They gonna win at least 7-8 games.
D1 defense though.
Oh, yeah.
He ain't go to Alabama or Florida. The nigga with the
That conference there.
I mean,
Colorado conference.
But who's in the Pac-12?
That's
You got
Pac-12.
Utah,
You got Oregon,
Washington,
USC. Who USC look good to the motherfucker.
Okay.
UCLA.
Them boys gonna
Utah-
put a licking
Utah-
on them.
Utah-
They gonna put a licking on them. Damn about you bringing the ball
I still think Reggie Bush. 500, that's what I'm saying. 500 is considered. They're gonna be 500 and slightly above. They're gonna be 500 and slightly above.
So if they go 7-5, that's a successful season.
Because he hasn't been able to have.
better go 500.
Because he's coming in type. Well, I guess the recruiting process is probably over now. Unless it's some type of shit where you
got
change
that transfer
up.
portal.
You got some transfers, but they gonna have to wait.
That's that first year. So that's why that first year might be
gonna be
strong.
I think they changed that rule. They changed that rule. That's why all of you see all these people transferring now.
He do that shit. He do some sweet shit. They definitely gonna change.
They already did it. That's what they said. They got 200 transfers
Yeah.
trying to play for the Dion now. 200 Negro.
Yeah. Yeah, bro.
Think about
They
that's
gonna change
gold.
that shit. Yeah, they're gonna change that shit on my
That's a whole.
Nick
Sell
Saban,
out.
Nick
No.
Saban is at the NCAA headquarters like, what the fuck is
But
going
Nick
on?
Saban does not like to go through the transfer portal for some reason. He likes to stick to the old
He
way
ain't got to.
He like to go to
He
the
got
niggas'
some
homes.
niggas in Mississippi. These back order.
He like to go to grandma's house.
They just signed that nigga to star caliber. He still got
that
that big
SEC
fast.
and
They
NIL
like, alright, you know
They
what?
go to grandma's house and they be like, look, you know what we can do for your boy?
That's so tough. Yeah.
You know,
Sit down, baby.
He's 6'4" and can bench.
Do you want to go to the league, sir?
yeah, facts.
Do you
Big
want-
I mean, I never really gave it too much thought. I mean, yeah.
whoever,
You
whatever
know you going
position
to the
that
league.
whatever position that nigga played.
You think so?
If he start,
You know I can introduce you to Randy Moss, right?
Oh, word?
It's a wide receiver. Like, you know, I can make you meet Megatron.
quarterbacks from Alabama
Word?
a couple years were trash. Them niggas was still getting drafted. Then they started getting these nice boys, the Bryce Youngs.
Oh yeah.
Shit.
Bryce Young is so cold.
But you know who the blueprint for all this?
Jalen.
No, Cam Newton.
Cam was something else.
Every quarterback is a Cam Newton prototype now. Think about it. Every quarterback is a dual threat. And do mostly running, like Cam Newton was. Cam Newton was mostly a rushing quarterback. He had a little bit of an arm. His accuracy was not like that.
RG3?
Cam was real RG3 though.
I'm just talking shit.
Yeah, Cam was.
I'm just talking shit.
Cam was like,
Still, right?
They got that DMV bias.
Cam was like 2010, 2011. RG3 came in like 2 years later, 2012. Cam was like the real blueprint. Like it was quarterbacks back in the day, like Randall Cunningham, Mike Vick, and shit like that. But like Mike Vick was still more of a thrower. He was just a very explosive runner. Like he had way better running highlights than his arm highlights. But like now these niggas will give you 5,000 yards and damn near 2,000 yards rushing at the same time.
Flag on the field. That's Mike Vick fan.
Mike Vick, that nigga.
Yeah, I
You know,
don't know
them
about
Vick
that.
something.
Him not being a runner though.
He might have the like greatest
I don't know about
quarterback.
that one, my
He
boy.
might have the greatest quarterback highlight tape of all time. No bullshit. It's his is probably the most exciting to watch.
He was the
Like,
first one.
my niggas on the run, running to the right, throw with the left for like a 50-yard bomb. Like,
That shit he did with Sean Jackson on Monday night.
yeah, that shit was crazy. And that was on
That's post jail.
Yeah, that's
when he
Philly.
started
That's
throwing.
He was.
Y'all ain't see.
post jail.
he was-
That's
I
when
ain't
he
see
started
Atlanta.
throwing
He didn't know
like
that thing after he was in Philly. When he was in Atlanta though,
Atlanta big different.
Yeah,
Atlanta
he was playing
running
street
that
ball in
ass.
Atlanta, boy.
That nigga ain't even read the playbook. They say he put the playbook
He
on
was
the
NFL
to show
street.
up to
Like
the
if
game.
it was a concrete
Yeah,
ball,
goddamn.
he did that shit.
Make it look like
He can at least try.
My nigga
Oh,
was
I got you.
He was on that joint hitting basketball moves on niggas on the court. Like I'm talking about, as he gone like.
Actually tearing niggas ACL.
Ah! Yeah, like that. Yeah.
It's crazy. He dead ass said that in that ESPN documentary.
Game winners running. Like, Mike Vick drops back. Oh, he ducks and he runs for 70 yards with the win. They're like,
I watched Cam Newton whoop Oregon in the BCS championship. That shit hurt me because I wanted Oregon to win. I did.
Cam was like that though.
I'm
Cam was like that though.
Wore them boys out.
They fucked Cam over because they never gave Cam Newton an offensive line. If he would have had an offensive line ever in his career, he would have had more years at his peak. His decline wouldn't have been that bad because of his injuries. Because they used to fuck Cam up. Like,
That's a big nigga though.
they used to
That big
fuck
boy.
him
That's
up.
a big nigga hit. Like,
But
You gotta
look
go
at
with a nigga
Josh
like that.
Allen. Imagine Josh Allen is like a white Cam Newton.
Facts. That's a big boy.
So
too.
his offensive line is like that though, and he does not get hit that much unless he do them crazy ass runs when he damn near be trucking niggas. But other than that, like when it comes to pass blocking, Cam's O line was trash. Mine was getting sacked like a motherfucker.
I mean, you can't move.
Josh?
Superman. Yeah, it's like,
Clubbing this nigga Cam in the back of his head, twisting this nigga face mask like this. Like they didn't throw none of them flags that they throw now for these quarterbacks now. So
That's interesting.
yeah, bro. Cam did not get protected nowhere near like guys get protected.
Speaking of not getting protected and taking abuse,
Oh shit. What you about
we gonna end off with Chrisean Rock and Blueface, man. We gonna really dive into this. What's going on here? Now, hold on, Adrian. Hold on now.
I don't
You know,
know
we talked about this one first, like a while ago, and it was
I don't
jokes,
rock.
it was happy, it was cool, and it was jokes. And I watched the video last night, and somebody really broke that shit down. That shit is sad, bro.
Yeah, it is.
That shit like is actually sad. Like. But go ahead, y'all go ahead and do your thing. Obviously, Chrisean Rock has been allegedly beating the brakes off of Blueface, Blue in the face.
They can beat the brakes off each other, bro.
Facts.
That's
So,
the Royal Rumble in that bitch.
anybody wanna get up in there? Let me start us off.
I don't know what happened in this video.
It's not a video. Okay, well, they were allegedly on Kai Cenat's stream, big Twitch streamer, and he just had people on, either they'll listen to music. This bitch just was doing whatever.
Chilling in this.
And obviously, you heard the headlines, you know, in general. So just more or whatever. And then allegedly, I think it was the other day, he showed up having like 2 black eyes.
Blueface.
Yeah. And the video I watched yesterday, if you watch that stream, like, yeah, it was all jokes, but you can just see the behavior. Like, honestly, it seemed like she exhibits it more than he does.
She's violent as fuck.
Like this one type of girls that just like grabbing your face,
Yeah.
like, and it's like that, like just all like not like no, just always like in control, like a dog, like just like just in case. Yeah, if I need to, like you're always right here, like
Any joke that voluntarily walks around with a missing tooth, don't fuck with her, bro.
I can't disagree with that. Yeah, as much as I can't disagree with
He
that.
offered to fix it. She said, "Nope, I like it just like this." And literally, she was rocking that bitch like.
I've seen too many videos. Excuse me, of her just screwing that motherfucker in and shit like that. That shit does.
Oh, it's
I don't knock it though.
You can process
Yeah.
Here's my thing. I don't really expect much. As far as what I know about how this thing goes is like this brother had a whole sex cult type thing where, you know, you got this big ass Airbnb and you got these shorties in here.
Yeah, he had a show.
And she's the one that survived.
Supposedly.
You fucking on these shorties, shit
Yeah.
like that, they get tattoos.
Flavor of Love.
This
type
your
shit.
winner type shit. And you done aired the whole shit. So you created this, brother. You created this. You said that these things were okay. We got some clips of you whooping on her. We got some clips of her whooping on you. So
Nigga he knocked out her daddy.
Yeah.
He knocked her fucking dad out. Mind you, Russ won him first. But he knocked his ass the fuck
Two,
out.
they are allegedly a part of a reality series with each other.
Right.
So that's
Right,
maybe
no,
they're showing the
no,
podcast.
Yeah.
Like so, like you know,
I
all the content, you guys. You know, 2022.
I understand where we are as far as, you know, people doing crazy things to bring publicity to things. I heard about a pimp that got punched on the web recently.
We heard about it. We heard about it. We don't promote violence on the podcast, so we heard about it. We heard about it.
You know,
Episode 150.
Extreme Blueface went out and he dropped an album tomorrow after coming out with that.
Which that's another thing
I'm thinking it might get some money. So I'm not expecting too much from that relationship. For me, I'm exhausted. I'm tired of seeing it.
Bruh.
I actually blocked the words Blueface, Chrisean Rock.
Come on, y'all. But come on,
She's
y'all.
very pretty.
But couples go through things, y'all.
Listen,
It's not
And
it's
y'all
not
should go
easy.
through that for somebody that subscribed to that program.
But they go through things, y'all. They're expressing their love
At
to
some
each other.
point,
love,
you
bro.
have to say,
They can grow.
I'm done.
That's love, bro.
It might be, it's rough out here. You know what I mean?
Tina finally left Ike at one point, bro. That
There's
shit
a
ain't
thin
love.
line between love and hate.
That shit ain't love.
Eat the cake, right? Eat the cake, right? Eat the cake, right? But I mean,
They killed each other, bro. So like
bro.
that shit gonna end bad. This bitch tried to jump out of a moving car on the highway in Los Angeles.
Yeah, because that's what I do.
That shit gonna end bad, bro. That shit gonna end bad.
It
Oh,
was-
and when you watch DJ Academics, like my brother over here, right? Yeah, you get tuned in. Another thing, speaking of DJ Academics, his main point in this whole thing has been, when's the last time we heard a Blueface song?
He knew.
But we haven't heard him tweet them in a minute.
He's a
Yeah.
reality star now.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
not-
all
he's
right.
not-
Yeah.
He's not a rapper
I
anymore.
think it's one or two.
Go ahead, what is it?
It's either A, like you said, his music, he's not making no cheese.
So he gotta be
So
something.
he got the
He's
cheese.
an entertainer.
Oh, two.
Or two, this bitch really crazy and he's scared that if he let her like leave her or whatever, she might actually kill herself.
She
He
probably,
don't want that
it's
on
probably
his
both.
Nah, she
It's
will kill him.
literally probably
She seems
both.
that she
Kill
will kill him.
both of them niggas.
She don't seem like she gonna hurt herself. None of the videos I done seen, she actively been like, I'm finna hurt myself. She trying to fuck this nigga up.
She jumped out of moving car.
She jumped out of a moving car. bro.
That's reckless. That's absolutely
That's pretty good. Yeah, he got you on that one. They got you on that. That's pretty good.
I'm saying I ain't
You're on
seen
it,
her
right?
fucking
You're on it, right?
I didn't see her trying to do no hard drugs and shit. 'cause I
This
used to
bitch
like-
They both
like,
up out
fuck it. Like, she's saying, fuck it, going 70, 80 on the freeway, bro.
They both up out of there.
You know, your shawty will try to whoop on you if you driving type shit. So I class that all together.
They weren't even driving though. They were like, they rich, so they get driven everywhere. This bitch literally was just like, man, fuck this shit. Like,
You know, I was thinking
Blueface had to save her ass from doing
when you
this
see a lot of relationships like this, and you know, assume Blueface the big time rapper, I was thinking to myself, I'm like, oh, okay, they're
shit.
probably
She probably got
arguing.
my him
Well,
right now.
that or like they're probably arguing. She's probably mad at him all the time because he might be fucking other bitches. Okay, whatever. But no. It has to be deeper than that. Like okay, like get out of here. Oh, you fucking other bitches. Ah, you're a big time rapper. Fuck you. I hate you. But like we've seen a lot of couples just kind of.
Oh,
Nick, stop, Nick. Just stop. Check his monthly listeners, Nick. Check his Spotify rap. Check his end of the year stats, Nick. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Blueface.
But nevertheless, though, like, so that's usually what it is. Oh, my man, he's fucking other bitches. I'm mad at him about it. He's mad at her. She be mad. Like, you would think that's usually what it is, but it has to be beyond that. Like, what are y'all fighting
Think
about?
it. He found she is the winner of a sex cult tournament, essentially.
Stop.
She is the winner.
Stop.
You can't do that because Flavor of Love was the first one. You didn't call it that then, so don't do this.
Hold
Hold on.
Facts though.
I don't think we got enough time.
Does Blueface have an OnlyFans of him actually fucking women on the net?
No.
Do you know that? Well,
I know you got an OnlyFans, but I
The
don't know
OnlyFans is where you watch the show.
Yeah, but that is
You subscribe $50 a month
But we all know he fucked
What?
her.
to watch that. And
But Flavor Flav did it though. Flavor
Yeah.
Flav
Flavor Flav did it, but it was on VH1.
But he was still fucking
After
bitches.
school.
He
You
fucked
definitely-
New York.
Yeah, definitely openly fucking them bitches on VH1.
New
And
York
how
did
many
the same.
times did New York go across Flavor Flav's face?
Some shit.
She ended up getting her own show. What are we talking about here?
Yeah, fuck
We
other
ain't
She's
got
actually
footage of
somewhat
her.
safe.
We don't have footage of her on TMZ getting dragged down the street by Blueface.
Can we
and
go
being
back
right
to the
first.
fact that
She-
You
niggas...
got footage of the white shawty spitting on her though. Listen, fighting over Flav.
Do they all have Flavor of Love tattoos?
No, sir.
Possibly.
You'll never know.
You know, them shorties, they're all matching tattoos, right?
Or his
Imagine,
name.
who knows?
They got his name
You
on it. I
remember
don't
them
know.
shorties that was with Charlie Manson? You know who Charles Manson is?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Didn't they get matching tattoos?
True.
That's all I'm saying.
Is that like the number one rule of like having multiple bitches? Like you gotta have the matching.
What you stamping these motherfuckers
Stamp,
for?
yeah,
Come
yeah.
on now.
That's what Kelpie didn't do.
I'm sorry.
It's one thing for you to have shorties. You over here, you having a sexual encounter. Boom, boom, boom. I'm hitting bitches. I'm hitting bitches.
Stamping.
But are you stamping these
Tattoo my
hoes?
name on your flexing.
You branded bitches?
Oh, look, but where's the
Branded bitches?
where's their accountability? She got,
That 4 times on me, you still
Facts.
doing me like this?
She
Come
got
on
this
now.
nigga government.
he only said
She got
no
this
one.
nigga
That's you.
face.
That's your one of the three though.
She got this nigga face on her. She got
Could
this
you
nigga
imagine
government.
Beyonce doing this?
Well,
I
that's a
just got
whole
a
other
problem with-
conversation.
Could you imagine
They be
Rihanna
saying
doing this?
some wild shit about
I
Beyonce.
got a problem with everything about this situation. Chrisean Rock.
Congratulations, Kiki Ball.
She too fine for this ridiculous.
But they be saying Beyonce. But they be saying Beyonce into some shit too though.
Hold on. Are we talking
She
about
got a lady-
Balenciaga?
No,
Are we
hey,
talking
we
about
should.
I was
We should.
yelling give him a break this week, but
We
Yeah,
should.
I feel like we have
We
some
should.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
That shit wild. We should.
Well, Nick, if you want to talk
Oh, but
Overtime.
niggas paying $50 to see Blueface. That's horrendous.
That was a tough time.
That's horrendous.
That was a tough time.
My nigga.
Niggas
People
had
were
to get
during
over
quarantine though.
That's it must have been.
It was during quarantine. Niggas was
Niggas
bored.
extra money.
Niggas ain't had nothing to do there.
Niggas was bored.
Extra money and nothing to do.
No.
Let me go ahead and see what Blueface doing. Right. Fuck around.
When have you ever said that?
Yeah.
Oh, she got another tattoo? Oh shit. Let me give him the 55. Where my card at? Right.
She was like a bad girls club though.
Yeah.
At first she was like bad girls club, so them bitches was in there fighting each other. Like it was a whole reality TV show
He
shit.
get his streams up. That get his streams up.
It did, probably. That's probably why Tatiana went flat.
That's
and
all
shit,
I'm
like all that
saying.
shit.
That's all I'm saying. Let's not pretend
That's how
that
she
we
got
don't
her
know the
tooth knocked
game.
out. She got her tooth knocked out.
Every
boxing bitch
time
on that.
somebody get punched, somebody's streams go up.
Yeah. It's a shame.
But they
That's a
they
shame.
that's what I'm saying because they willingly did it.
We want to see people get punched.
The Chris Rock's movies probably definitely got more plays.
You did shot? What they going to see like that?
Oh, the nigga rap? Oh, shit. Let me.
Bruh.
It's not a
Chris Rock
culture.
shit, his movies probably definitely went up after Will slapped his ass, bro. Niggas probably dead ass went to go watch
Not a
more Chris Rock
cult.
movies.
What was the movie that Will Smith did prior to him smacking Chris Rock?
Oh, King Richard.
So didn't the nigga
Richard?
say in the speech?
I didn't watch
Didn't he say
He won
in the
the award
speech
for
he
that
was
shit.
in the award? He said, "Well, and part of me doing this,
won
acting
the award for that
this
shit.
role, I felt the need to protect.
Ha
So I had to go up there
He
and
just,
smack this nigga."
he just got finished feeling like a daddy, so now I gotta protect
I
my
gotta-
wife.
I gotta-
Nigga, the movie is out.
Richie B.
I said, cut your dirty
That wasn't real. That wasn't real. That was Richard.
We forgot about the speech
The
after.
nigga gave his speech set with the role.
That's crazy.
Sure enough, my simple ass win. I said, shit, I gotta go see this.
I know I played a murderer in my
What
last
type of role this
movie.
nigga got when
So
he
I had to
said-
go lay a nigga down real quick. Right, yeah. That's you right there. That's you trying.
Ah, Pookie. It makes sense.
He didn't smack a nigga in the movie.
He didn't.
He didn't smack a single nigga in the movie. He gonna smack this brother at the Oscars. You gonna do it at the Oscars, Will?
We know why he did that shit, man.
You couldn't wait till after the show. You gonna do it on national television?
That nigga did not see Chris Rock when he slapped that nigga. He saw August Alsina when he slapped that nigga.
Y'all.
Oh, he heard that nigga August Alsina voice. He saw Chris Rock's face.
Y'all.
That was
August.
August.
Yeah, y'all, we gotta get out. We can't.
My nigga was going through it.
We can't.
Like,
Jada,
Jada, yeah.
So I ain't gotta say it.
we know.
August.
We know.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That nigga turned
He's
into.
playing the player.
He's
Make
playing
flowers.
another sport now. He's on
He's
the
playing another sport.
He's on the other
No,
team.
no.
My
He's on the
nigga.
other side. He's dabbing up. He's dabbing up with his left hand, not the right.
Yeah,
He is a bitch.
Oh, damn it. Oh, damn it. No, hey, what are you
He actually walked the other way. Right. That's why I walk this way too.
My nigga said the dude
Yeah,
teaching him how to really find real love and shit.
Hold on.
On VH1, yo network. Oh yeah.
Hey,
Favorite love.
August Alsina.
Yeah.
He said he was gay. He said he was
He
bi.
came out. He came out with
But
a friend.
he's
He didn't say anything, but he came out with the boyfriend. How about
Yeah,
that? This is my partner. This is who I love.
That's basically.
I found love in him.
Yeah.
Hell.
He find the real love.
No, maybe he doesn't mean like, maybe he means like, yeah, like, you know.
The nigga
No,
came,
that's
the
the
nigga
boyfriend.
came down, sat beside him, and
He
smiled
kissed
at
him.
him.
Did it?
Then he
Did
kissed
the
him.
streams go up?
Stop.
So niggas,
That's all I'm saying.
You gotta go, bro.
Because I felt like we had a brother that said he was gay the whole time he out here fucking bitches. I'm confused. Did that happen?
Who?
Did he do that?
Lil Nas?
Is Lil Nas fucking Charles?
I don't know, bro. They said
Well,
he
that
was
was
shot for
shocking.
the bitches.
Unfortunately, that was shot. Yeah, like.
He
I'm
did
gay,
say he was
let me
looking
go
for the
ahead.
bitches.
Yeah.
but for gay time's sake.
He was only acting gay. He's not really gay. But I don't know how.
Oh, okay, so
He
niggas
on
streams go up. You got a couple followers
He on
if you
some
tell niggas you gay.
secret society shit too,
Yeah.
bro. That's
So,
all.
alright, you go in here, you fuck with Jada for a little bit, and you come out gay. What was she doing?
Playing with his butt.
Bruh, facts. Everybody know, but everybody know they know it, bruh. Niggas know the truth about them. Bro. Everybody know about Will and Jada, bruh. Cause it's been speculations about them two
Hey,
for a long time, bro.
Listen, get your pleasure how you get your pleasure.
It's been suspect.
My thing
It's
is,
been suspect.
why would you wreck America's family?
Wait, who was America's family?
You won't have, come on, man.
Nah, bro.
That was America's family.
We took Will home with us.
No.
Will inspired us on Mondays, right?
Huh?
He did. All right, that's
Wait, hold on, okay.
You definitely inspired me to slap a nigga.
Now,
Nigga disrespect.
Oh, we're talking about before.
before that brother got you through some Monday. You know, it's hump day. He got some inspirational shit. You know, you done grew up with the nigga. You done seen him save the world 3 times.
True.
Him and Uncle Phil. Right, yeah. Him and Uncle Phil.
He done voiced every
Look at that. Because he's about some Instagram
Making
shit.
points is always he saved the world 3 times. Why is that always your book?
Because what other nigga you know that saved the world 3 times?
And he talked to black girls trying to play tennis. Like, yeah, I mean, he did it all.
Independence Day.
So the white man had
Independence
been
Day too.
Every minute black Joe.
Hitch.
Every minute black Joe.
Why y'all acting like that
Hitch.
nigga ain't
He
grow up?
definitely got
He
my
helped
nigga some
that
cutting
brother.
on Hitch. You got my nigga some cutting on Hitch.
Hancock.
Hancock.
That nigga saved the world 3 times and
Okay.
Shawty stepped out on.
Did that nigga have to leave the house in I Am Legend?
He might have.
Now we just critiquing. Right, yeah, now you critiquing niggas'
Wait.
roles.
Well,
Right.
he did kind of have to because he was searching for survivors.
So you.
Oh yeah, did that nigga have to go up to the mannequin though? Come on now.
My nigga went crazy though.
Well,
Everybody.
nobody there. This nigga ain't see nobody.
Everybody.
My nigga went crazy.
But it was crazy. My nigga was trying to get a date with the mannequin.
He definitely did.
My nigga was over there going like, God.
He did make it
He showed up to the same Blockbuster every day.
Yeah.
Had a different conversation.
Well,
Are you?
William. Right, yeah, you gotta roll. Bro. So you blame Jada for everything.
I don't blame Jada for everything, but I just feel like when you get that type of money and you got that influence, you get into some real your desire for shit different. It's when you fucking bitches every day, you might want to fuck 2-3 bitches now, and then once you start fucking 2-3 bitches now, you
It was
and keep going,
it
keep going, and keep going, and that's where they at. They out here having entanglements and shit,
They too deep in.
and now this young boy
I
out
think
here
she
telling
got
me
too
he
deep.
got caught, shit like that.
She ain't.
Yeah,
Shit, that's how I feel.
Everybody
That's how I feel. You know,
What is settle?
let's tell him to settle.
Yeah, nah,
Can we get this
I'm talking
Balenciaga?
He was the better look. Will Smith was the better look.
Let's
She
be
was in
clear.
love with that thug life, bro. She was in love with that thug life. Will was just the better look.
Let's get a clear analysis of what happened with the Balenciaga incident. Because it's to my understanding that a photo came out with a child holding a bear, and the bear had on some interesting.
Oh, it get deeper.
Bond.
than that.
Okay.
So let's get into it.
Way deeper than that, man. The owner of Balenciaga, Yves Saint Laurent, a couple other high fashion joints.
Karen is the head.
Yeah, the parent company. They own
Yeah.
a sex toy company that uses children with like dicks on their face.
So it's mannequins, child
Children
mannequins
sex mannequins and
with
a dick in the
dildos
nose.
on the heads.
Yeah, or the forehead, like a dick on the head or the nose.
Yeah.
What has
And
been
they
done
are
about
very
it?
expensive, they said.
What has been done about this?
So that's how you buy them.
Everybody just canceling Balenciaga, supposedly.
Everybody
And
is canceling
The
Balenciaga.
nigga that owned the company is Salma Hayek's husband.
Wait, that's the wait.
First off,
who's
he
husband?
fumbles. He fumbled her. So
It's
that's
Salma Hayek's husband.
Right.
That's just one conversation, right? Yeah,
That
let's see, what, nigga? Right, yeah, I was what?
You haven't been in that conversation.
She did play House of
Yeah,
Gucci.
yeah, because I remember like looking. Her husband was like,
Fuck everything, nigga. I like New Balance anyway. Let's sell what? Right, yeah. Who? What? Right, yeah. I'm dead ass. Like, I don't. Okay, you know that? Yeah, go ahead. Help us out, Adrian. Get back on track. Sorry.
What is going
That's a
on
good
with
one.
these people in this child pedophilia nonsense?
It seemed like all the elites,
Because
all the higher.
it's starting to seem like at certain facets of this industry, people are starting to get into some very dicey games. And the issue now that I'm having is that it seems that these games have been going on for a while, and we are now getting caught up to speed.
a lot of these niggas are rich. A lot of these niggas got good lawyers.
How?
and they can cover up a lot of shit.
And no shit about other people's shit. And it's like, nigga, you expose mine. Let's get into yours a little bit.
That's a tough game to play.
So Balenciaga, didn't they cut their ties with Kanye?
Yes.
They cut ties with Kanye.
Ha! Ironically.
Is this ironic? Did Kanye know ahead of time what Balenciaga was into? Probably. Well, why is it that we were quick to throw these brothers under the bus for that anti-Semitic jazz? But
When
then
it's the anti-Semitics doing the
the
weird
whole time we got a whole lot of
Freak nasty.
That's the thing. It wasn't.
You
I
just
had no
like,
problem
what was
with
it,
him.
17.
Like necessarily being anti-Semitic. It was more so how he was carrying it. Like
he's carrying it like he really hates Jews.
Yeah,
Kanye. I get it.
Which is, he's probably
Kanye,
angry at the Jews that did the bad business with him.
Mm-hmm.
But he like taking it out on the whole race of people.
Yeah.
Which I understand. Those who are really educated understand that the Jewish people that we look at now are not the real Jews. Everybody knows that real Jews. It's a whole thing. The Jewish people, the Jewish people that you know now with the little glasses and they say it's good with your taxes, those are not the real Jews, bro.
It's two different Jews. But yeah.
Exactly. So people that are really educated understand where he was coming from in that him and Kyrie. They would understand where they're coming from in that perspective. Now the Kyrie thing, that was kind of left field. But Kanye, he really carried it like he did as just hate the entire race of people because he's angry at probably like 10 people. Like he's angry at 10 people, but you're taking it out on the whole race. And that is it's an anti-Semitic look.
Very excessive.
But does these things overshadow the child pedophilia?
No.
And they should. They should.
Do these things even measure up? Right?
No, not at all.
Is this person's speech towards certain topics takes more precedence into
Anything
abuse.
involving children should.
the abuse of the children?
Yeah, that shit.
What
that
is this
should come to a
about?
halt, yeah.
It's about,
And how long has this been going on? Where you felt bold enough to put this shit on not just some regular bullshit shit. This was the high tier shit.
they throw some high tier people on that.
But
Well,
all
what
that,
type
all
of
that shit
statement
done
does that say to us? It's just like, well, all right.
I mean,
What you
imagine
gonna
what
do
these
about it? That's what
politicians
you
are
say.
probably
What
doing
it
behind
says.
closed doors.
Fuck y'all gonna do
You got
about
a
it.
point.
I hate to bring it back to it, but I mean, it just goes back to the whole Epstein shenanigans where it's like, well, hold on. Why the fuck is it that y'all got all these means to track niggas doing this, that?
This shit is.
You got
They got the
niggas
notebooks.
can go
They
through my
got
phone.
the flight, the flight records and all shit that everybody was going to that island and
But
shit.
when it comes to this brother and this whole huge sex ring, where you saying that it ain't just regular niggas, it's big niggas.
Yeah.
These are huge fellas. Y'all don't want to talk about who on that list?
Yeah.
And hold on, you got a bunch of these niggas running out for president. They campaigning.
Oh, yeah.
I'm out here putting my vote in for these niggas, and I don't even know what the fuck they out here doing.
Yeah.
I gotta go out here and bust my ass 9 to fucking 5 in hopes that you niggas is doing the right thing. In hopes.
That's some real shit right there.
You touch my money before I even get it. You out here touching kids, cuz? I don't even get a say in the order. You got my grandma out here thinking her vote matter and shit. Whole time everybody on the fucking ballot touching kids. What the fuck you got me out here contributing to, cuz? Because you didn't tell me about this shit when I went to school. That's all I'm saying.
Nigga turn gangster. Nigga
That's
say
real
cuz.
shit.
I heard him say cuz.
Hey.
Gotta get gangster.
So Balenciaga, what's really going on? Because y'all making a whole lot of money.
We know what's going
Y'all
on.
making a whole lot of money.
No,
This does
exactly.
not
They got
look good.
selling
This does not look good.
to the executives.
It's
the
ready.
$1 billion executive.
It's ready.
I'm not knocking how y'all niggas go about doing the things. I'm just wondering who offering up y'all kids to do this nonsense. Because I don't know if I'm gonna offer my kid up and it make me feel like you snatching niggas.
All you gotta do
Oh,
is
the
just
sex trafficking ring, all that shit is.
So if you
tied.
snatching niggas, then this is a little bit different. Because you got us out here playing a legal game and you going under the table.
hey man, they're not US citizens.
Shit, you think they got more kids that go missing in the U.S. than any other country?
Yeah.
In any other country. And my thing about it is, every time a white one go missing, you know, I get an alert. Every time a black one go missing, I get one on my news feed. Maybe they
Facts.
telling me to share the goddamn post.
Facts.
This child been gone for a while.
Lil Jaquan been gone for like 2 years. Lil Timmy is.
So which one?
Lil Timmy is on CNN by the end of the day.
What we gonna make? What we gonna make? That's my thing. How we make sense of all of this shit? Because you still want me to go out and contribute and go to work.
Can we stop buying Balenciaga? Like, well, first of all,
buying Balenciaga.
in the regular
Right.
But you know what it is though? And I agree. Like I don't wear Balenciaga. And I love clothes. I love brands. But you know what we will do though? Or our people will do? Get that record deal. Where we going?
Balenciaga. I ain't never really liked Balenciaga.
I mean, I'm not talking about y'all. We are all intelligent
Yeah,
young men right here. But I'm just saying, y'all never seen a nigga on Instagram with that one Balenciaga t-shirt?
Oh yeah.
And that you know we work 9 to 5 to get, like, so can we stop making that the goal,
He spent
fellas?
his whole check
When they clearly don't give a fuck. Like, just don't make that the goal, bro. Like, it's okay. Like, should be overpriced anyway.
Yeah.
Like, just in general, that
Or
shit's
you.
not awful.
For the
But
record.
just, yeah, like, can we stop? Like, can we stop making that the goal,
Your
bro?
skin is like this, or like a few lighter shades. It don't matter as long as your DNA is this.
I'm weak.
Yeah.
Man.
Stop supporting a lot of that shit.
Hey,
All that stock buying
See, I still got my
Balenciaga sounds
Yeezys
good.
on, man.
But
I
guess
just
what?
wanna
I'm
say-
still supporting my boy Kanye, bro.
I heard this nigga Bill Cosby out here killing niggas.
We got new This brother is
Yeah,
85
You
years
know why that
old.
came out though?
Cause
That came out because he stopped paying.
well,
He signed all his bread over to his wife, to Camille. Camille, because she been with him this long, she knew about all the dirt. She been with my nigga this long, she knew about all the dirt. Camille was just like, I'm done paying you white bitches.
makes sense.
And my nigga Bill was trying to buy, what was it, NBC, CBS? Which one of them? He was trying to buy one.
Me too, so we can get some black news up there.
All of that, he was trying to buy that shit, and then all of a sudden, oh, remember you was dropping the Quaaludes and them drinks, dude?
How is it that you let a brother go 20 to 30 years?
He's paying them to keep quiet. He probably put their kids,
Was the
grandkids-
money no longer enough? What made you decide that you wanted to go public and take this brother to court?
I told you, the payment stopped. Because they sued him. They tried to sue him for money, but then when they couldn't get the money, they was like, well, you gotta do some crime, you gotta do some time for the crime.
I personally feel like it's just like that Michael Jackson thing. He tried to get those what you call it?
Yeah. Same thing with Prince.
If he didn't do it, they just pay somebody and be like, hey, you gonna say this and you gonna get paid.
Yeah, that's-
'Cause
But
we
you
got-
gonna do
I mean,
this.
Bill
We got
Cosby in like the 80s and 90s is probably unstoppable.
Do you think
The doctor
really
that killed
think
Michael Jackson,
if
he
you're
already-
making that much money, you think about the shorties that you can hit now. You think if you got that much money on you, you gotta go out here and date these shorties. Do you really feel like that?
They
Well,
were they raped. They probably was all
Let's
partying,
not forget
taking
about
Quaaludes.
the weirdos we got on the boat. You know what I'm saying? They
'Cause
out
I-
here buying mannequins with little penises on kids' faces.
Yeah.
And they got absurd amount of money. So just because you got cheese, don't get you on.
And who's to say Bill didn't do it? But as him being a black man, I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt because we won't dare. But at the same time, most likely, bro, they was all partying. Quaaludes was a really big party drug back in the day too. Anyway, they always popping them shits, getting turned, and they thought they was gonna be the one. They thought they was gonna be Camille. And they found out he won't leave in Camille. Now, I need some bread, or I'm gonna tell on your ass. You raped me. Right.
Alright.
Last bunch of people out there. That's what people like.
Hey man, listen, you guys find God, man.
Definitely.
For real.
For real.
God.
The one true creator.
God or Haliah.
Shout to yeah.
Something that's gonna keep you on the right
Leave
track.
the kids alone.
Something that's gonna give you some morals. You know, something to stand on.
Read a book.
Yeah, for real.
If you got that much money, it's so much other stuff that you could invest that money in.
Yeah. Don't get into the freaky shit.
Then
Say the full podcast.
Facts.
sexual
Definitely invest in the 802.
Mama need a house, baby need some cheese.
Next episode, we'll be talking about why these billionaires are going missing.
Oh,
We gotta get out of here.
Support the 804 podcast. Support your boy Big Q, man. We all trying to come up. We all trying to do big things. It starts right here though in the 804, man. We going past that. Coming up, man, I'm dropping a video tomorrow. Well, when y'all see this, it'll be this past Tuesday.
It'll be out.
It's the nighttime drive video shot by my boy Harley 2 times. We got a R&B project coming out top of the year, January, February. Look out for that single that dropping soon. Yeah, man, just stay tuned. Just more moves, bigger and better. Shout out to y'all for letting me come through here, man.
Thank you.
Appreciate y'all.
Gonna keep it short, quick. Y'all, fiscal fitness, tax and financial services. That's fiscal fitness, tax and financial services. Go ahead and ask me that question real quick, Billy.
So I'll be riding around, you know, on the south side, chilling, bumping, you know what I mean, bumping that new Big U, you know what I mean, shit like that. What should I pull up? What should I stop?
2650 Hall Street Road. That's
Yes, sir.
2650 Hall Street Road. My father's business, fiscal fitness, tax and financial services. He does taxes, other financial services, can get you hooked up with insurance, retirement planning, all of that. So y'all definitely come through. Now, as far as right now, y'all, yeah, taxes, we can do them, but the portal's closed for electronic filing. Do not mail in your taxes right now, y'all. Wait till January, that portal will open back up. We can do them for you, and then we'll hold it and then open it back up, you know, when the portal opens, and we got you as far as filing. But he's been doing taxes over 30 years. You might catch your boy in there doing some taxes. You know, I be doing my thing a little bit, so, you know. Shout out to my man Jesse, Nick, proud of you. We've been grinding J1 Day 1 shit. Shout out to my guy Corey.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, it's cool. Love you back.
Adrian, you got anything?
hey man, like I said, man, find God, keep trying to spread positivity. It's a lot of negativity out there, so keep your heads up out of it, you know what I'm saying? You gotta stay positive. I appreciate, you know what I'm saying, y'all having me here again. Big Jew pulling up to the jump, for real, shedding that light, giving us that time. And yeah, man, show coming up December 16th. If y'all want to pull up, I'll be telling jokes. We got a lot of funny niggas on that show as well. Hit me up on the gram if y'all trying to get tickets for that. But like I said, it's December 16th. And stay tuned for the J1 Day 1. We got some stuff coming. A lot of collabs, a lot of us working with a lot of other artists and things like that. So just be on the lookout for that. I appreciate y'all again.
Mr. Right. Well, yeah. Mr. Viral now. Yeah.
More filming coming through, yo.
Proud of my boy.
Just probably filming until, you know, January too. It's been a grind, but I appreciate everybody who's out here supporting, you know, everybody who's just saying, you know what, Nick, you're doing a good job keeping the negativity away. I really appreciate it. So
Sure. I ain't got too much. J1 Day 1 shit, obviously. Shout out to Big G for coming through. Shout out to Bandit Brand. I already know HB in the back.
New drop coming next 2-3 weeks.
Easy.
Better.
Alright, Nate, take us up out of here.
all right, so again, shout out Big G for coming through. Again, stay positive, Stay black. Stay wonderful. I'm Nick.
Jesse.
Alex, Adriel,
Another Deal for a podcast.
and we are out of here.
All right, so I think it's done with.
Proud of you, man.
Bro,
Proud of you,
I'm
my
so
brother.
upset.